Hey, what's up guys? Big Time Collector 01 here, back at you with another action figure review. And today we'll be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Batwing 2.0. So, it's the standard McFarlane Toys packaging here. It's got the new DC logo here, Batwing 2.0 on the side from the new 52, barcode at the bottom, QR code on the side here, nice artwork on the back, not much more at the top, just the name on the side again. So let's get to it and crack the figure open. Before we take a look at the figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. First, he comes with a basic DC Multiverse base with the new logo. Then he comes with a trading card. Nice artwork on the front. Bio in the back. If you want to read it, pause it right now. And for his only actual accessory, he comes with the same booster effect that the first one came with, the blue one. And then you can just plug it into the back here, and that's really cool. You can rotate it if you like. But another cool thing about the wings here is that where the first one was removable, you can actually pop this one out. Now let's take a closer look at Batwing. Starting off, it's basically a retool of the first version here. As you can see, the head and the torso are different, and those are the only new parts that I can notice. But I really like this design a lot better, and these are actually two different characters. I believe this guy is called David Zavimbe, and this is Lucas Fox. This is Lucius Fox's son. So this is really cool. I've always preferred this version of Batwing. I actually had the Mattel Batwing that looked like this, but I unfortunately don't have that one anymore because I hacked it apart for a custom that never came to be. But overall, it looks really good. The wings look great. You can hinge them up like this, and I think the wings look great. Like I said, you can remove this if you want. That way you have a more collapsed look. So that's really cool. I really like this head sculpt. I really like what they did with the paint here around the eyes to make it look like it's glowing. And this one's just going to look so much better in my Bat Family display over the first version. So I really like how this one looks a lot better. Now let's go over the figure's articulation. Yes, it's a repaint, but I never went over the first version. I never reviewed the first version. So starting off with the head is on a dumbbell joint. Can look up that much, can look down that much, can tilt and rotate. Shoulders can move up that much, they can move down, they rotate all the way around. Got a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, and McFarlane wrist balls that hinge and rotate. Torso can crunch forward that much, you can crunch back that much, can also tilt and rotate. Legs can kick forward and back. You don't get much thigh rotation. Double jointed knees and ankles that move down, up, they do rotate and pivot, and have toe articulation. And popping the wings back on here, they do have hinges over here, so you can just hinge them up and down. And to measure out the figure, he comes to around 7.5 inches tall, and his wingspan is around 11 inches. And then here he is next to the first Batwing that we got from McFarlane Toys. And both are really good. I like both of them. And the good thing is they're two different characters, so I could technically have both of them on my Bat Family display. But I'm definitely going to be putting this new one up. This one just looks so much cooler. And here's Batwing up on the rotating base. And I have to say this figure looks really cool. I do like it a lot. I think it's definitely going to be replacing the one that I had previously. But overall, it is just a repaint, but it's a really good repaint. And this one makes a lot of sense. And I know a lot of people prefer this Batwing over the first one. But yeah, this one's really cool. I really like the head sculpt. I really like what they did around the eyes to make it glowing. I do wish it came with some, more accessories other than just the booster effect. It would have been nice if you came with, like, feet boosters or like some interchangeable hands. But overall, I do like it a lot. It's a really cool and fun figure. If you want this guy, you can get him off of BBTS in the McFarlane Toys store, and probably in stores when he comes to stores. He's not in stores right now, I don't think. But yeah, this is a cool figure. I highly recommend him. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this figure, or at least enjoyed the review, because I enjoyed this figure. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you.